How we doing, guys? Welcome to Tabletop Topics,
Welcome, welcome. I'm your host, Jeff.
and of course Jeff. Um, so the week been on and off,
Yeah, it's been pretty eventful, actually.
eventful, but
And tiring, because I don't be doing that much shit
Yeah, I know.
in a week.
And it's not even what is it? It's not even It wasn't even like me trying to invite you to go to certain places. It was like everybody at my job that was trying to invite you.
No, but you did well, though. You did well.
What do you
You
mean?
told me a month in advance.
Yep.
If you gonna plan anything with me, you better tell me a month in advance.
Yeah.
Because I got to charge up the one thing.
Your soul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn,
Absolutely. But it was worth it, though. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was really fun.
I would say that the interview with David went really well. That was amazing. That was different. Not only in the sense of him challenging us, because we get questions, but we never got questions the way he asked
Yeah. He
us.
threw it back at her.
Oh yeah, and
I
he
like
was
that.
and he was asking us if what was our opinion on it, and that's what I loved about it too, because you and I, we think differently, but um, have similar answers in certain aspects of what we're talking about. But no, yeah, I was just, me, I'm the analytics guy, and I'm like,
You always keep track of the numbers.
I always keep track of the numbers.
All that's just gibberish to me. I go to the analytics page and I just see a bunch of percentages, and I'm like, I don't care. That's a really big number, and whatever. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, but I would just like to take a moment to thank our listeners and anybody that
Absolutely.
watches our ugly mugs on YouTube. Also, I know we don't have um, crazy numbers like certain people in the world, but I know this is a slow thing in progress.
And you believe in it.
Oh yeah, I believe in it, and like I said, even if we have 100 views, I'll be excited. You see what I'm saying?
Word.
Or 100 listeners, I'll be excited. But to be able to see that episode that we released on Tuesday, it was Tuesday or Thursday? Thursday. The episode we released Thursday, to literally have 23 downloads in just one day, and on average we only get what, 6, 7.
Word.
We eventually get up there with all of them, but for everybody to just jump on this and start listening and supporting us, it really is amazing, and I'd like to thank any of our listeners that are listening to it right now. But we did very well, and that's why I know that Caleb's episode is coming pretty soon. So
Oh, I'm looking forward to
yeah,
that.
I know we keep calling Caleb out on
Yeah,
this, and
we
everyone's
gonna
gonna be
keep
like, "Who
hyping him
is
up."
Caleb? When are we gonna meet
We
this
gonna
guy?
keep hyping
Or
him
when
up.
are we gonna hear him?" And I was telling my brother, I don't know if he texted you, if you are listening, Caleb, to bring your Steve Jobs glasses, because
Yeah, bring those cool frames, bro.
that's what's up.
Those are some cool frames.
Yeah, we already know you're intelligent. We just want you to keep moving the bifocals up and down so you can spit some truth.
And if it's the whole, the whole glasses thing, team glasses,
Team glasses, exactly.
Yeah.
Team trio.
team glasses trio.
But yeah. So that's what that started out the week very well. And,
Yeah, that was a good start to the
yes,
week.
that was a very good start to the week, and of course we did
What did we do Wednesday? What happened Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Did we start the Stranger Things binge?
Yes.
The
We know we
season-
finished it. We finished
No,
it.
we finished the Stranger Things binge on Friday.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because remember we were starting because we didn't watch season 4.
Yeah, we were waiting for Volume 2 to release July 1st.
Right, and then we were just gonna start from the jump. My goodness, every episode was so freaking long, bro.
Yeah, it was like a movie. It was like a
It
movie.
was like in my mind, I really thought we could knock out like half the season.
No.
That was
Because you got to look at
nuts.
previous seasons. They were like 48 to 50 minutes long.
right?
Or 56 minutes long. But here it was an hour 17, hour 25, hour 30. And then, of course, when the last volume came out, you had an hour 25 for the first part and then 2 hours and 30 minutes for the last part. And this is me thinking, oh, this is a season finale, because there's no way they would make a season. The last
The way it
episode-
was trending online, like
Yeah.
you would have thought that was the series finale.
Exactly, and that's what I thought too. I thought that was literally literally the series finale. But then at the end, of course, the gate was open. Spoilers ahead, guys.
Spoilers.
But then again, it has been released for more than 10 days. So if you're a
If you
diehard,
watch it,
yeah, if you're a diehard
we about to ruin
Stranger
it.
Things
you
fan,
you had a 2-week head start.
yeah. If you're a diehard fan, then you're definitely gonna watch it. Of course,
2-week head start.
the first day it was released, or volume two, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a diehard fan, you would have already watched it by now. But spoiler warnings ahead, just to let you guys know. But yeah, it was intense because I watched these characters for like the last 5 years, so it's like they were my best friends growing up, and then to lose one of them.
You saw yourself in the characters.
Yeah. Like the crazy thing is, you know how in certain shows and or movies where they build up certain characters, like you fall in love. Like the best example I can use is Harry Potter,
right?
Where you first meet these students coming into Hogwarts, and then all the way to Deathly Hallow Part 1 and 2, you love these characters, so that you lose them, and you cry about it. Like the Half-Blood, was it the Half-Blood Press or the Goblet of Fire? Goblet of Fire. When that kid died, I'm gonna call him Vampire Man, because what's his name? I can't remember his name. He played Batman. That's sad.
Sheesh.
Damn, it's like that.
That's tough.
It is tough. Yeah. So, but yeah. So, Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson. When he died in the Goblet of Fire, it was like I felt nothing because I didn't know the character. I'm not being soulless. I'm not being a dick or mean. I just felt nothing.
Soulless.
Because you got to understand something. When you watch a character in a movie or a TV show, it helps you build a relationship with that character. So if that character were to get hurt and or die,
right,
you can feel the weight hit heavy. Like Maxine, she was introduced in season 2. So towards the end, when the Vecna was fucking destroying her,
he was mad.
I said, Jeff, you gotta pause this because I'm crying.
Dude, just everything.
Yeah,
like, just the
but that's what this is what I was gonna get to. Like, I felt the weight of that, but with Eddie Munson, they introduced him in season 4 and he died, and I cried.
Yeah, off rip. They introduced him in that season.
Off rip, and that doesn't happen. It's like, man, I knew this kid, because you know why? In the beginning, when they introduced him, he explained what he was trying to do. Graduate high school. He failed 3 times. This is his last chance. He wants to do this with his life. He was teaching one of the kids to become a mentor, a leader, and all that stuff like that. And then he felt bad for letting Chrissy die in his trailer apartment. And he's like, I ran away twice. I'm not gonna run away again. Yeah. And that was deep. That hurt me to the soul. Man. On top of that, him dying and then Max dying at the same time, it was just like a double whammy.
It hit you.
Yeah, it hit me hard.
We had to pause it like twice.
Hell yeah, there was actual. You know how your eyes water.
Yeah, it was
like
the glaze.
Yeah, you know your eyes water and you like suck it in. This didn't happen. It was actually trickling down my. It was flowing down my face. I'm like, what's going on? Why am I crying?
I had to turn. I saw Jeff's hand and face in his palm.
I'm like, give me a second. I need some water.
Like, man. That was crazy, man.
That was crazy.
And it was so amazing how, like, you never felt like everything was being rushed. Like, every single... They balanced all the plot points so well.
So man. Well, yeah. I loved it.
So well. That was awesome.
I loved it. That was amazing. And like I said, too, it like you were saying, it didn't feel rushed. It felt like even the scores, the music that they played, when they put on my favorite song, Journey, and then they remastered it with this cool beat, I was like, what? I'm nerding out right now. That was awesome.
Or when the bats.
Oh, yeah.
The bats came through and Metallica came on.
That
was wild.
That was cool. That was amazing.
That was wild, man.
That was amazing. It was really awesome. But, yeah, I do believe that the 5th season is the last season.
Do you think it's going to be a whole season? Or is it just going to be like a 3-hour long?
I think it's probably just going to be a movie. The only reason why...
The Duffer cut.
The Duffer cut. The Duffer Brothers cut. The only reason why I say that is because the boys are still growing up. I mean, the women will still look the same. 2-3 years down the line.
Yeah, but they could make them like.
Well, unless what I was gonna say, unless they do this, they just jump to like a year or two later, and it's like an action scene. Well, no, it's not even that. They're fighting whatever came out the gate.
Oh, just hop straight into it.
Hop straight into it because of course the gate opened, so they're going to have to fight whatever comes through that gate. There's no closing it because technically Maxine died, so her dying is.
So are they? So was Elle searching for her soul or
her
what?
Consciousness, soul, whichever.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And it was just black, so she's gonna continue to look until they can bring her back. But essentially, she'll be healing as they look for her. But right off rip, I think they're just gonna start fighting monsters that are coming out the gate. I don't think they're going.
So
to.
which one is Vecna? Because I thought that black thing was the Mind Flayer. So who's the boss? The Mind Flayer or Vecna?
The Mind Flayer.
Or are they one and the same?
No, Vecna.
Because the Mind Flayer contacted Vecna.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Or number one, as everyone knows. But no, I think that's what it was. I think the Mind Flayer contacted Vecna as soon as he got into the world, and of course, remember the dust went inside their body. So technically, Vecna's everywhere and everywhere at once. So. Vecna was the 5-star general, like they were saying, so he's not the boss. So you defeat the 5-star general. Who's next? The Mind Flayer.
The Mind Flayer.
The Mind Flayer was there since the beginning.
And then now Will is back. He's oh man, he about to suffer again.
But yeah, but
he got away from it all.
Yeah, but like he said, Vecna's not dead because I can feel him. As soon as I came back into the town, I can feel him. He's still alive. And
he knows what he's thinking.
Exactly.
That's true.
So
that's true.
But no, yeah. So that was a really good episode.
Good binge watch.
Good binge watch. I can't say that there's anything else that we can actually watch right now. Like
I heard that they're gonna be redoing Death Note. Like
the Duffer Brothers
Death Note.
Are they gonna try to do it for like a general audience so everybody can understand it, or is it just gonna be focused on the diehard anime watchers?
That's true. Well, you have to really know the anime because you can't really just do your own bullshit like they did with The
Last Airbender.
Last Airbender or Dragon Ball.
The movie that shall not be named.
Wait, did I write that right? Death number. Else.
Yeah.
Death
You still sleeping, Jeff?
A little bit. Okay, Death Note live action series coming from Stranger Things directors.
The Duffer Brothers.
Duffer Brothers will be making a new version. So is it a continuation?
Is it the same actor?
Yeah, that's my question.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to use the same actor. I think they're probably going to get somebody different.
Because they tried to cram everything and
exactly. Yeah, and coming from, I think it was an okay movie. Coming from somebody that's never watched the anime or read the manga, I think it was a really good movie.
Ooh, that's why you're saying that.
Yeah. But everybody's like, no, it was a shitty movie. I'm like, I've never.
You gotta watch the original.
Yeah, that's what everyone.
Always watch the source material
before you watch the movie.
Well, watch the movie, but like understand the source material.
But it came from an unbiased
right. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
So and they Americanized it because he was in America. He wasn't in Japan when he was using the Death Note. So it was kind of different. So I said, and I even told our sister, I said, coming from a person that's never seen it,
right?
It's a good movie. I mean, it's not great. It's a one-time watch, but it's. For me, it was
okay.
From the Americanized version. It was an okay movie.
It was alright.
It was okay.
Speaking of okay movies, Thor: Love and Thunder. Thoughts?
So, of course, we went to see it Friday because you were there. The biggest gripe I have with it was, and. It could come from two perspectives because remember 1 and 2, the Thor and Thor: The Dark World took it way too seriously, so that's why they failed.
Like in what? I get it because Thor's like all magical and
it's not just that too. If you looked at all the Marvel movies, They joked, but they were in serious situations, but they had fun. Thor literally took everything too serious.
Right.
Then Taika Waititi came in and mixed the both. He gave 50% of seriousness and 50%. There was weight.
Right. There was.
Thor not only lost his father in the third movie, Ragnarok.
He lost everything.
He lost everything.
Let's just say he
and
lost.
And on top
everything.
of that, his brother got killed.
His mom died. His dad died.
Yep.
Lost his country.
He lost
his title.
Yep. He lost his eye.
He
lost the love of his life.
Lost a lot. Yeah.
He lost the love of his life because in Infinity War she got blipped.
Yeah.
For 5 years, but Taika Waititi, the director, balanced it.
Right.
So he put funny and then he put seriousness in it. This just was an entire comedy. Even Lady Sif, when she lost her arm. Spoiler warning, by the way, guys. When she lost one of her arm, she's like, "No, I just want to lay there and go to Valhalla." And he's like, technically you have to die in battle to go to Valhalla.
You survived.
And you survived. And she's like, your arm might be in Valhalla. So the entire thing was
it was good. It was really lighthearted.
Yeah, it was lighthearted. It was a comedic stance on it.
They made. That's how he dealt with his problems.
He joked about it.
Right.
And I got
that's
that.
how we resolved all of Thor's.
And I got that metaphor with it in order to but then the perfect example you can use is Spider-Man.
No, that sucked. That made me cry.
But what I'm saying is
he really lost everything.
And he was a kid too.
And he's not no immortal god being that can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like,
but the whose weight do you feel is heavier, Spider-Man's or Thor's?
Spider-Man.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
That's what I was about to say.
Absolutely, Spider-Man. Because at the end of the day, he's still human.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's still human. He still has to deal with our human issues, our human problems.
Yeah, that's true.
And then save the world and know that his mentor is dead. He doesn't have his girlfriend anymore.
He lost his aunt. Nobody knows who he is.
No one knows who he is anymore.
Yeah, he's an unknown. They know Spider-Man saved the world, but they don't know Peter Parker is Spider-Man. But no, it was just like I said, it just became a comedy, and I get the metaphor behind it.
Mm-hmm.
In order for him to cope with everything that he's lost, he just turns everything into a joke. But when he finally started taking things seriously, nobody was taking him seriously. Like even Zeus was joking about, you can't be invited to the orgy, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, if you keep talking, you do not come to orgy. I'm like, what? He doesn't care about the orgy. He's just trying to save the gods.
I'm sorry, as shitty of a character as Zeus was, he was
hilarious. Yeah, Russell Crowe played the good Zeus, but this is where the disconnect came in with Christian Bale, because Christian Bale puts his heart and soul in every character that he plays. So for them to have that and then try to put Christian Bale, because Christian Bale was serious all the way, through and through. There was no joking moments like some villains have or anything like that. It was just serious all the way. So it was like when Thor's character felt out of place. Chris Hemsworth's character felt out of place with Christian Bale, only because it was weird. The dynamic was weird. He was jokey, funny, and then of course, even when they were fighting, it was a joke.
It was a joke.
You didn't take the fight seriously.
Yeah. This guy's like fighting to bring to
the end of all gods.
All gods, because of like this deep-seated hate. You know what I'm saying, that he had it in.
Well, on top of that, he had the Necro Sword. So the Necro Sword was
like,
fueling.
I didn't even feel like
there was no weight.
Right. Even with
Ragnarok,
Jane, right? What was her name?
Jane Foster. Yeah.
Jane Foster. Even with Jane, with the issue she was dealing with, it was just like, well,
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I guess it's just gonna happen.
Yeah. And I'm just like, don't y'all have like life-saving magic tech?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like,
this is definitely going to save her.
So this is what also confused me too. And when all three Peters came together in Spider-Man Far From Home, and they're like, oh yeah, we have this magic wizard, we have this, we have that, we have dimensions, we have this potion, we have that potion. You have no potion for healing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this blows. So come on, you live in the Marvel Like motherfuckers is trekking across time and space and dimensions.
But
and you can't kill her cancer. That's wild. Thor ain't shit for that.
We
bro.
got no technology to save
Thor
you
ain't shit for that
from
bro.
cancer.
That's wild.
Oh, and it was the worst. The worst part was, I think it's because they're trying to keep it comic book accurate, because they said that she was able to wield the hammer in the Mighty Thor,
Right?
but she still had cancer, so she still ended up dying. And I'm like, bro, all this magic and
You
shit.
can't show me all this and then tell me you can't. Like, you just can't.
That's too much.
You really
That's too
just
much.
can't, bro.
That's
We
too
have
much.
whole mutants.
Yep.
We have mutants. We have healing people with healing powers.
Take Wolverine's blood.
What is going on here? We have super soldier serum. What is going on here?
Or
You couldn't save this woman from cancer. That's crazy to me. But I kind of get the route they're going with. My biggest fear
It's a
for
setup.
what's going to happen with the Marvel, it's going to get so phantasmical. Like, there's not going to be anything
normal.
real in it. It's just going to be one big CGI movie. Because you're introducing
Yeah,
Celestials,
that's true.
Eternals, powers of Cosmic, every single dimension known. Eternity, later to be known as Mistress Love.
Yep.
You see what I'm
Or
saying?
love as
Love,
yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? Or just love. But it's just like,
like I said when we left, they're setting up the Young Avengers. You saw that from Hawkeye series
but
on.
it's just a bunch of cosmic beings.
It is, and the same thing with Ms. Marvel. Like right now with Ms. Marvel, she has cosmic powers.
And you telling me Spider-Man is supposed to lead this?
But that's the thing. Remember, it was gonna be Captain Marvel that was gonna lead it, but nobody likes Brie Larson, so it's gonna be Peter.
That's...
Peter.
Yeah.
Peter's gonna lead this, but essentially, like I said, all these movies are just a setup. It is just a setup for the Young Avengers or Secret Wars or whatever you want to call it, because that's what it is. That's why Multiverse of Madness. Of course, Doctor Strange's going to be there, and of course, you have She-Hulk coming pretty soon. They're already doing Ms. Marvel. They already did WandaVision that introduced Monica Rambeau. So it's all setting up the Young Avengers, because they're showing nothing but kids that are getting ready to deal with all this.
Right.
I mean, they're going into the realm of, like you said, cosmic and gods, and then they even showed you a glimpse of what's his name, Galactus. So, but all in all, like, you know how we usually stay for the end credits. We didn't even stay for the end credits.
We didn't stay for the end credits. I
Because
just Googled that.
yeah, we just Googled it because, like I said,
And it was pretty much what I assumed what it was going to be.
yeah, and now I don't even know if there's gonna be a Thor 5, because apparently Hercules is gonna come and do what Hercules is gonna do to Thor. So we'll see how that goes, and of course, Jane Foster went to Valhalla. And then a perfect example that I was watching a YouTube person say is, the only thing that sucks, he's like, sorry to ruin the ending for you guys, but the only thing that sucks for Jane is she's a scientist and she's now stuck in Valhalla with a whole bunch of warriors that she does not know.
Right.
Instead of being with the ones she loves, her mom, her dad that died, that are in
their heaven,
regular heaven, and instead of, now you're stuck in Valhalla heaven, and you're a scientist stuck with these medieval.
Wait, but weren't they like? Wait, but when they went to Asgard, weren't they all science-y?
No, that was just that part when they were looking at the ether that was in her body. But that was just that part, and it's not everybody that's scientists. It was just those specific people, and that doesn't mean they're dead. They could still be alive. You see what I'm saying?
True.
But remember, Valhalla's for warriors.
So is it gonna be like some Goku shit where, like, even though you die, you could still be physical in the afterlife and just essentially fight people?
Well,
while
she did
you're
turn to sprinkles
dead?
or stardust.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Yeah, but yeah. So that it was a fun movie. I would recommend our listeners and viewers to just wait for it to come on Disney Plus and then watch it from there.
Mm-hmm.
But to go in the theaters, we sacrificed that for you. It was okay. It was really okay. It's not something that I would say go watch it because it's exciting. Because at the end of the day, I didn't feel any weight to it. There was no danger.
There was no danger.
There was no danger
because
at
it was
all.
just like it's Thor. He's
Yes.
just gonna
power his way through everything.
power up.
Yep.
He's gonna power up. That's it.
And apparently he can change his costume to
Like,
whatever he
who's
wants.
really challenging Thor?
Nobody.
Like, when has Thor ever been in threat of dying?
Never.
I've never felt that Thor was. I don't know. Well, then again, he is a god. So.
Yeah.
Anything's possible, I guess. But I did see like the kind of callback to Moon Knight where Osiris was like, every person has their own afterlife.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
their own
exactly, and that's
gods
what I
and
was
stuff.
saying. And that's what I was saying. Every different, whatever you believe in is the afterlife that you go to. And since Moon Knight, Osiris, since he was part of the Egyptians, that's the afterlife that he would go to. But essentially, like we even read the comic books on the afterlife in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It all exists.
Right.
So whether
Right.
it be Christian, whether it be Egyptian, whether it be Thor's gods, whether it be
Norse gods.
Norse, whether your soul goes to the heaven of what you believe in. So it every heaven existed in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It just depends on which one that you go to. But like I said, it was crazy. But it's a fun movie. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
it's fun.
rewatchable. It's just not.
It's kind of sad though. Everyone in that theater was dry as hell, bro.
We were the only two laughing. I noticed that.
it was.
And that's how you know they were non.
That was the most. It's like you're watching a movie and it's just silent,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay.
But that's how you know that they were non-Marvel watchers, because they
These
were
your average everyday
moviegoers. Yeah. And that's who
Moviegoers.
most of the time that certain
Mhm.
people try to target, because that's who they want in the
That's your
theaters.
general audience.
Exactly.
So you gotta kind of get little things and
Little crumbs and just
little crumbs and.
try to get them in there. But I mean, it was a comedic movie, but people still didn't laugh. So I don't know.
Mm-mm.
But after Friday, so we planned Zoo and the Crew is what she named it. But Zoe kind of planned this bowl-a-thon with our store.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She put it all together by herself.
Oh, wow.
And she kind of was like, "Do you want to come?" And I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." Whatever we put down $25, but whatever was but I think some of it went to charity. So yeah, it wasn't just for us to just go bowling. Like whatever, it came with pizza, shoes, 2 hours of bowling, and then the rest of the money went to charity. So that kind of was awesome that she did that. But that was fun. That was different.
It was. I got to see you backhand.
The flick of the wrist. Yeah.
That wow.
I mean, every time I tried to do the normal way, it didn't feel like my wrist was going to break. It didn't. It just, I kept missing every time I did it. So when I flicked it.
How do you grip the bowling ball? Like,
same. The three center fingers.
now do you pinch like near the tip?
The same thing, yeah.
That's wild. Can you do that?
I can. I did. I was doing it, but it just,
Your hand naturally wants to turn around.
it just wants to turn around. Yeah.
And it add that.
And it adds the spin, but it also
spin
adds
cycle. Like a Beyblade.
It adds the spin, but it also adds extra power to it too. Like it, and then when I do that, I feel like I can center it, depending on how I angle the bowling ball.
All right, me, I just sling my fucking arm
Bruh,
like a trebuchet.
You don't even look like you're doing anything. You
I
look
could-
like you're LeBron Jamesing it by slowly moving.
casually-
Yeah, you're just casually moving
What
through
the hell?
it.
It's that muscle control, boy. What the hell? It don't have to be difficult. You just
No.
got to know how to use your body.
Yep.
And for me, it was just if at the final point of the swing,
Yeah.
I just release it off the tip of my fingers and it'll just line drive straight or wherever I want it to go. But they oiled. What was it? I heard there was like a competition previously, and like they changed the oil pattern of the floor.
Yeah, we're gonna need Zoe on here to explain that to us. I know she said she wants to come back with Kayla so they can do a Friends Day, the second coming.
She's a pro bowler.
Or Friends Day to the second power.
This bad.
Yeah. They were giving me names. I'm just throwing it out there.
Day to the
Second power. Yep.
That is
People are gonna be like, "Didn't you guys already do this episode? Don't you see that 2 in the
You
corner?
don't see that square right
That little
there?
square, the Friends Day square." But no, they said they would like to come back on, so because they got plenty more stories, and of course,
Yeah, she could break down bowling.
yeah, definitely. Because I know she said that she wanted to talk about it, but we didn't really jump onto that subject. But yeah, I think we should do that. But yeah, it was fun. I
was.
really had a good time. It was crazy though, because I know that my boss's son bounced his ball into my lane.
He dribbled the ball, bounced from his lane to your lane, and then bowled.
And I didn't even and bowled a gutter. I got a gutter ball,
Bowled a
and I
gutter.
didn't even see it happen. You guys are like,
I
Jeff,
didn't see that shit.
Jeff, you have one more shot left. Good luck. So I'm like, I'm flicking the wrist. So
Oh, that boy, that was crazy.
I flicked the wrist and I got a strike.
Got
So
a
I'm like,
whole-
oh,
Well, you got a spare, but it would have been a strike.
I got a spare. Okay, so
Yeah,
if you
they
get it the
count
second
as
time,
yeah, if you clean it up, yeah, that's a spare. But
if you hit the first time, it's a strike. Okay,
It's a strike.
see, that goes to show you how much I don't know about bowling.
man, we got one, bro. We actually do gotta like
Practice,
casually just go bowl.
Get
we
some
have
friends.
one right in town.
get some friends together, or just me and you.
Whatever, bro.
Hey,
You
whatever
wanna
works.
Bring people. I doubt anyone wants to drive all the way.
No,
out
ain't
here.
nobody gonna drive to Lehigh.
Nobody wants to drive all the way out here, so
nah, nobody's gonna.
that's
drive
just
to
gonna have to
Lehigh.
be a me and you thing.
No, but it was different. You got to interact with Kayla's son, Logan again.
Logan's fun
Oh
as
yeah,
hell.
he's awesome. He's
That
awesome.
boy cool
He
as hell.
is packed full of knowledge. That kid can bring references up back from the 1950s, and it's
Yeah,
just
he'd be
insane.
asking, "Do you know this?" I'm like, "Do you know how old I am, kid?"
He's like, I keep forgetting.
He's asking us
keep
things
forgetting.
that existed way before his time.
It's
I'm like,
way before,
I'm like, wow,
20 decades before
like,
his time.
wow, and he just knows this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
casually,
like-
like any and every information that he
Mhm.
gets in his head, he just
but that goes to show you know what I'm saying. Like, this is just gonna be everyday knowledge
for kids.
for kids. In the
Exactly,
future.
and then, like I always said to you, every generation gets smarter and smarter and smarter.
Mhm.
Like when we were talking about back in the day, kids didn't start talking at 3 years old.
No.
Now they're having full on adult conversations. with
because their tablets be talking. to
yeah,
them.
that's true. So their brains are developing faster.
Super fast, super duper.
But that was awesome. And then of
Super
course,
duper.
Shemeka and her husband Erwin were there, so we enjoyed their company too.
Mhm.
And of course, Zoe was teaching us a couple things about bowling
Bowling.
that we didn't know.
She was coaching us.
Yeah,
I was trolling. I was like, yeah. I was the first one to get a strike. I'm like, yeah, I just watched a YouTube video for 5 minutes.
That's what we do when we want to learn how to do
Straight
any and everything, right?
Trolling, man. She's like,
Yeah.
I've been bowling my whole life. Yeah, I just watched a YouTube video for 5 minutes and I got it
Technique.
down.
Technique. That's what we did. Technique.
Oh man, that's fun.
No, but
That's fun.
no, that was an exciting time. We had a good night. They want to do it again, so boss said when she comes back from her trip, she wants to plan another one again because it was really fun. But that would be interesting
Yeah.
and fun to do. But
For
it
sure,
was
for sure.
different. Like I said, it was different. But we finally did start.
Yes. Oh man, bro, can you tell them about that? I was just ready to give up.
That skill saw.
That skill saw.
That skill saw.
Bro, so they send us the easiest put together wet table saw
Mhm.
ever. And it's super easy. You just literally need to drill 3 things.
Yep.
Not even drill 2 things.
2 things actually. Yeah.
And there's this like, what do they call it? The something.
The something.
The
something.
something. You know that's what I'm gonna tell you.
The
some-
tamper something.
The top saw guard.
Yeah,
we
there you go. There you go. The top saw guard.
So the top saw guard bracket.
yeah, it's supposed to protect.
It's supposed to, catch the saw if it goes crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so it
saying?
doesn't cut your face because it's
Right.
diamond cut.
Right. And it has this little L-shaped arm thing with a little machined out slot where
so
you can adjust the
size.
guard.
Yeah.
So this thing's supposed to drill right into the side next to the blade so
Yeah.
you could install the arm guard. And they already drilled the screws in to the guard. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, we just take the already drilled in screws in the guard and just drill it into
Into the thing.
the saw table. Wrong.
Think like Elon.
Wrong. It was so wrong. So we had to undrill the screws and then re-drill it.
It didn't even drill.
And it didn't even drill. One of them got stuck. This guy comes in, his idea for solving it was just go nuts. Just gonna put all the power, 100% power.
Man, that's me. That's how come you gotta keep me away from certain
Delicate
things.
objects.
Yes, because I like to use
brute
force.
strength.
I like to use brute strength, and they're like, "Damn, Jeff, even your fingers are strong."
Like I can't decode this lock. I'm smashing it. What?
Well, it's like when you try to flick me on the neck at the bowling thing, and you're like, Jesus, Jeff, nothing happened.
Nothing absolutely happened.
How do you do neck exercises?
I think I hurt my fingernail doing that shit. That was painful.
Yeah, but
So like in my mind, I already gave up. I was like, we're just gonna buy a replacement part.
yeah, but we couldn't even find a new replacement part.
Yeah,
for it.
well, it would have taken 10 days. It would have taken 10 days from that supplier.
Yeah.
And because it said, what was it? 10 days to be available.
10 days to be available.
So they didn't even have it in stock. So it wasn't even 10 days to ship. It was 10 days to be available. So I was like, I'm not fucking doing that. So this entire time, Jeff's like, yeah, I can just use the hammer. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, he's just going to beat the fuck out of this bracket until the screw comes out. No, he ends up getting... What'd you do?
I got the flathead, and then because the screw was already halfway out.
You got the drill bit, right? It was like a
I got the drill bit flathead. I connected to the piece to extend it, and then essentially I just grabbed the hammer and then I angled it. So I was literally nudging it out.
You're chiseling.
I was chiseling it out, but it didn't mess up the screw. You see what I'm saying? Because it was like I said, it was already halfway, so I kind of kept angling, and then when it tilted that way, I just went on the other side, and and then it came out because we kind of, what did we do? We shredded the top so we couldn't.
Yeah, we stripped the
top of
actual
it.
top.
We stripped the top of it so it didn't actually want to come out. So because like I said, I wanted to get at least a layer
Of the stone.
because we got the base, we got the slats.
Boy, that stone cutting was fun.
Yeah,
Heck
we got
yeah,
the slats.
man.
We got the slats in on the base. So we got the white slats in on the base, and then after that, we said we were at least gonna do maybe 2 or 3 layers of the stone, of the tile.
Right.
But we wasted too much time trying.
Way
to get that
too
nail out.
much time.
So
honestly, it could have been. We could have probably did like a second layer
Yeah.
from the time that we.
But remember, after we finished the first layer, it was time to leave to go
It's
bowling.
time to go bowling.
So we wouldn't even have time to do it anyway. But just the base, it looks really
it
nice.
looks good,
So I at least,
man. I can see it.
Yeah, I at least want to get like 2 or 3 more layers up, just so we can show some type of progress. And of course, we're gonna be building the mantle, and then.
Is that something you want to do custom, or do you just want to buy something online?
Do you think buying it online would be easier?
Well, it's pre-made. This one we can actually measure it ourselves.
Yeah,
and then
that's
just
true.
build it.
That's
Like,
true.
because what would end up happening is if we order one online, it'll be like, okay, well, it's either too long or too short. So we'd have to get something that's longer than the actual length and then cut it down.
Yeah, and then that's gonna mess up the design or whatever
Right.
it looks like. Okay, yeah, definitely. So
You know
then
what I'm saying?
that's something we'll just build ourselves. Then it shouldn't be hard.
Do a
We
box
learn
mantle or
everything.
something.
yeah. I
Wood
just
stain.
want a simple square.
And we might have extra wood stain after we.
Yeah, I don't want anything complicated. I'll just do an extra. I'll just do the square and then paint it a color that will actually go with the mantle because you can use gray, white, or even black. I mean, it all depends.
You don't just want to do regular wood stain.
Yeah, we can do regular woods. Oh, well, that's different though, but because
Yeah, that's true because the slats,
Yeah.
the base. So you okay? So yeah, we could do that. We could just do the white, paint it white,
yeah, because that will actually go with.
but seal it first. Well, paint it then seal it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We could definitely do that.
But yeah, we finally got it. I mean, it
Finally
looks,
started building that damn thing.
I know.
Bro.
I mean, I bought the material December of last year. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bought the
wow.
materials December of last year.
Wow.
So we finally started doing that. So that's giving us more work to do
I'm just happy with that damn tile saw. I feel like I do anything now.
with the tile
I
saw.
feel like I could build a
He's
whole
like,
bathroom now.
Do you want me to build your bathroom?
Bro,
I got my portable tile saw.
I got that tile saw. It's over.
Yep.
I got tile saw. I know where to get cement board, where to get seal. You know what I'm
Everything.
saying?
Yeah.
Do a shower pan.
Well, after we're done doing that, we're gonna be doing our mom's place too. So that's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
interesting,
facts.
and it should be easier than mine because mine is a corner fireplace where
Mhm.
hers will be a straight up and down.
But for that, we'll probably have to get a permit.
What do you mean?
Oh no. Oh, I thought you meant for her shower.
No, no.
Oh,
No.
I thought we were talking about redoing her shower.
Yeah, you
I
still
was like-
sleeping? But yeah,
no.
so I mean, a lot has happened this week. But you got any plans for this week coming up?
Me. Shoot, I probably gotta go see my boys. I'm gonna hit up my boy Fadner. He called me the other day while we were bowling.
Are we trying to set up something with him?
Yeah, I'll definitely head him out.
Get that.
I gotta
man.
go see his new place though, cause he told me he got his new place and
I thought you already went.
no, I
No?
didn't.
You guys threw a welcoming party. Oh no, that was the engagement.
That was the engagement party.
Yeah, that was the engagement party.
That was the engagement party slash birthday party.
Ah, okay.
Right. So it was kind of 2 for 1, but yeah, man. And then I had talked to him a few weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, I definitely got to stop by the house.
Yeah,
Definitely got to stop by the house, see what's going on.
but yeah,
And then we catch up, maybe have him on the show. He can tell us, boy, that man, he got a story.
yeah. I can't wait
That
to hear
man got a
his
story.
because I
He
know.
just built different.
Yeah,
He just built different.
yeah. I can't
love
wait.
it.
I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear the story because I know that he's been through a lot, and I guarantee he can tell it better than us. And then
That's
we
if he
can-
wants to. We can talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. We can talk about anything else, but I mean, it's just crazy, man. From where he started to where he's at right now, he's different, like you said. He's built
Knew this
different.
guy straight out of high school.
Yep.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, we worked together at Publix when we were still in high school, and even after, and we didn't even go to the same school.
School. He was in Naples. And
He was
you
in Naples, and
You were
even
in
then,
Immokalee?
we just became such good friends, and then eventually we became bros, and we just kind of kept up with each other. And this man's doing it.
Yeah, that's
He's
what's up.
doing. I seen this man do everything.
He's
Never
getting there.
bat an eye. Never complain.
You can't, man.
Mm-mm.
Like I always say, you can't make up excuses because of the situation that you're in. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that can change it.
Unless you lose an arm or a leg or something.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, if
You
you're
can't-
talking extremes, of course, Jeff.
Yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying?
talking
But you
about-
know that's the first thing people are gonna
Yeah,
throw
but
at you
then
is
that's
the
ridiculous.
extremes, you know?
that's ridiculous.
You have to throw the extremes at people.
Yeah, because that's gonna happen. That's
'Cause
like
then you'll
one
see
in a
where the-
billion chance.
Then you'll see where their thought process is. You gotta throw the
Jesus.
extremes at
Of course,
them. Oh man.
of course.
What you got planned this week, man? If you tell me work besides work, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about like.
Oh man, I mean,
I don't care if it's just catching up on a show. Like I don't want to.
It's like I'm tired of you saying work.
I'm tired of hearing that.
Dude, do you ever
I
sleep?
know, I know you gotta work. I absolutely know you have to work.
Tell me something else. God damn it.
Bruh.
Oh man.
We tried to go work out Friday. Tried to go to the gym on Friday, and the whole system was down. I don't know what's going on.
I think we're being hacked.
I heard there was like a big hack, but it wasn't on us. It was on like China or something. Like 1 billion Chinese citizens had their data leaked.
Really. I think we're being hacked.
Well, aren't we always?
The only reason why I say that is because when I was trying to go to the gym with you on Friday, what happened? They said their system was down. When I
Right.
called CenturyLink, my internet provider, what happened? They said their system was down.
How is their system down, but we're still getting provided with?
I don't know.
Like I'm confused.
I don't know.
Like shouldn't they have? I don't know. Unless that's what did you call their headquarters?
No, he was the guy that can help me with the. Yeah, he was support.
You need to call that pizza number that you told me to call.
I did.
It didn't work for me. It just gave me like a unavailable tone. That boop boop.
Really?
Yep. It didn't
So-
even ring or anything. Put it on speaker. I want to hear what this thing has to say.
Hold on. Yeah, but it was kind of a like a Stranger Things.
Little Easter egg.
A little
Kinda
Easter egg.
thing.
Hey, can you go on your? Do you have your phone so you can give me the number and I'll type it in? Oh, it's right here.
Oh, you got it. All right, repeat the number to me so I know that I put the number in right.
Surf shut up, Surfer Boy Pizza. This is Argyle speaking. We make everything fresh here at Surfer Boy except for our pineapple, which comes from a can. Oh, can you hold, dude? Muchachos, I just got another order before this dude on hold called. It's super specific, like weird specific. You ready?
That's awesome.
Okay, so first, it's gonna be a 6-inch crust, and it's gotta be super yellow. I don't know. Don't ask me, man. That's what they said, okay? Now then, we got to get the red sauce, okay? Just up to the edge on the crust, so don't go over. The next, they want, and this was really important, 4 chunks of white mozzarella, 3 habaneros, nicely bright orange, 2 green pepper slices. Got to let that habanero sing, man. And then just one piece of blue cheese on top. Now, I know it's strange. Blue cheese is damn near mold. But hey, have you tried it? Try before you deny, bro. Okay, that's all I got. Did you get the order? Yeah? Cool. Okay, sorry, bro, Chacho. Thanks for waiting.
Sorry, bro, Chachos.
So
that's fine.
Yeah, so basically, if you know how shows are starting to put QR codes or
metaverse shit.
Metaverse, yeah. So they basically put the phone number on the side of from the Stranger Things thing, and you can actually call that number, and then of course, Bro Chachos picks up, man.
What was it? Purple Palm Tree Delight.
Purple Palm Tree Delight. Purple Palm Tree Delight.
Oh man!
That man where did they go? Nevada?
Yeah.
Was it? They're like, oh my god, they're going cross country, man. We're gonna beat Domino's. Were they now? You don't hear nothing.
Man, that Purple Palm Tree Delight.
Bro, we just got brochachos. We just got to use your bath water so we can we'll give you some Purple Palm Tree Delight, man.
Try some of this purple. You ever try?
He's like, bro.
I'm like, bro. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
So I called that number because Jen at my store is the one that told me about it. So when I called it, she's like, it's an actual number. So I called it, and it was him. So it was pretty cool how they're starting to do that a lot. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was.
Because they did that with Love, Death, and Robots.
Yep, they did that. Love, Death, and Robots, and they did that with Moon Knight, where if you scan the QR code
scan the QR
on the warehouse,
what did that?
It was the first issue on digital.
Oh yeah, you got a digital first issue Moon Knight comic.
Yeah, on digital. So we in the future, man.
You know, and that's how they do it.
Yep.
Like, ignore the people in your face screaming, metaverse. They're already doing it.
Yeah, but I don't really have anything planned other than we're going to go see our aunt in Immokalee.
Yeah.
But that'd be Tuesday.
I can't wait to see her.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute because she took care of you.
She raised us practically. She raised us.
Yeah, she raised us.
Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay, Bruce?
Yeah, he's tweaking.
He is tweaking.
He's tweaking.
He's doing a lot right now.
Yeah. We leave you here, you tweak. We leave you out there, you tweak. It's like you're with us, but you're still tweaking.
Man. It's okay, bud. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you'll be all right, buddy. But yeah. So we're gonna see her, and it all depends. It all depends if we do it, whether we do it early or we do it in the afternoon. I mean, we can try to get some of the.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, so if we can get that going, then we'll be good. But other than that, nothing really too crazy planned this week.
Oh yeah, but Tuesday is also when I believe they're finishing up clearing the lot.
Oh, the mom's lot.
Yeah, mom's lot. So I want to know what we're gonna be doing with that, because I know she wants to bring in the dirt. We're gonna plant the trees or whatnot, but she needs to get a fence.
She does. So you do agree she does.
I absolutely agree, because that huge shrub that was there kind of acted as a shield.
Yeah, but now there's no shield.
Now there's no shield, and it's further away from your lot. Anyone could just walk on your shit
and do what they want.
Do whatever they want. Take your stuff. Dig it up. But then again, the area she's in isn't.
It's a safe area.
It's a pretty safe area.
So she ain't got to worry about it.
Ain't got no nosy neighbors or nothing.
But other than that, work. Jeff, you already know.
I know.
I'm
It's
gonna-
real life, bro.
It's real life. I'm
It's
going
real
to
life.
work. I'm going to work until I don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because like I said, what are we doing here? This is the goal.
That's the
And again, David, thank you for coming on, and thank you for our listeners listening to what we have to say and look at our ugly mugs. But it's moving. For me, it's moving at the pace that I want it to move. I don't want it to jump up
Right, you
crazy.
ain't
and
gotta
all that
rush,
stuff. Yeah,
no.
yeah. I'm not in a rush to do anything.
Take your sweet ass time.
Exactly. So, but for me, it's moving at the pace that it's moving, and we've done. I feel like we've just scratched the surface, man. We got a long way to go, and it's not even like an exhausting long way to go. It's like
Yeah, I'm not.
an exciting long way to go. So you see what I'm saying? But I
That's
I
facts.
cannot wait for us to get there. But other than that, I got nothing too crazy planned for the rest of the summer, other than like you don't like me saying it, work.
Or you can catch up on some Overlord on your downtime.
I have.
That's what blows my mind. Like, because there's some, like, you know, to each their own. Like, there's some people that work a long day at work, and their decompression is,
Anime,
no, I'm going to
liquor.
the bar, or I'm going to the club.
Oh yeah, or I'm gonna smoke.
I'm going to go party or
I'm
something.
gonna smoke beer chachos.
Like, no, I don't care about, like, the smoke. I meant, like, wind down. For me, winding down can include any of those things. But it's, like, away from a
Yeah.
chaotic environment.
Everybody's winding down is different.
Right,
Well,
everyone's
that or you
winding
can
down
have a
is
home
different.
bar, so you don't have to deal with people.
But that still goes into the, you see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
okay,
some
I got
people
you.
wind down through socializing, like big groups and stuff. Like
yeah,
that.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, teach their own. It's nothing, but for me, it's just like, that's a lot. I love socializing. It's just,
Not too much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because I made the friends that I'm going to make.
It drains me.
It's draining.
It drains too much.
It's a lot.
So
It's a lot. It's a lot.
that's, yeah, like I said, the only actual real close friend that I have is Skylar, and he's been with me.
That's your brother right there.
Yeah, he's been with me thick and thin, man, through and through, man. I've known him for almost 8 years, and he's always there. He's always there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's always there. That's how come even though people say they don't like him, I'm like, you don't know the real Skylar like I do. You see the work Skylar, but you don't know the real
Yeah,
Skylar.
business.
Yeah.
Business. It's gonna be business.
Yeah. No
Business has expectations, and you gotta meet those expectations.
Yeah, not everyone always
Yeah,
mixes
business
business
like
and
that.
pleasure together.
Right.
Some people separate the two. Like he always says, I love my life.
That's facts.
So
That's
that's
facts.
facts. But yeah, like I said, man, this is just the beginning. Let's see what happens. I'm ready. Are you ready? I know you want to
Man, I've
be.
been ready.
I know you want to be silent in this journey, but it ain't happening. Yeah, I know you were talking about that the other
Because I
day.
manifested it. I wouldn't shut the fuck up. That's what it happened.
Hey,
I
you-
could never shut the fuck up.
sir, you were gifted.
I talk too much.
You were gifted with the ability to talk a lot.
I
Use
talk
it
too
to your
much, bro.
advantage.
I hate that.
Use it to your advantage, my guy.
I be willing shit into. I feel like, okay, let me not say I feel like Usopp. I feel like Buggy. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, but Buggy's actually
the shit
trying.
I don't want to happen.
Nah. Starting an entire underground weapons ring.
Okay,
Yeah.
off of what?
Luffy's fame.
Really, is it Luffy's fame?
Yeah.
He was actually on Gold Roger's crew, so
I
I,
get-
think that carries weight.
No, I get that,
in
but at the
itself.
same time, you gotta look at it this way: every time Luffy defeats or frees in a specific place, who's always behind him? Buggy. Who takes the credit for Impel Down? Buggy.
Did Buggy didn't take credit for
No?
Impel Down? No, Buggy didn't take credit for Impel Down. Come on, bro. He was literally front page news in his lobby, Impel Down,
He's always there.
Like, and Marine Ford. He ended up taking so much credit for a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
can't be. It's a double-edged sword, man.
That's great. See, because Usopp wants to be the greatest warrior.
And him not trying is what's making him the greatest warrior.
Well, no. Him lying is what's making it. What the hell? His lies become truths.
Yeah,
That's what's amazing. His lies become truths. But with, like, Buggy just wants to find treasure and just be rich.
I got you.
And then people just happen to follow. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But he doesn't relinquish it. He's not like, go away. I don't want anything.
No, he's gonna take it.
He takes advantage of it. He uses it.
Well, yeah. So
that's the plan. That's the move.
That's the plan. That's the move. Let's see if we can get more interviews, man.
And hopefully we could add some more stone to that. Whatchamacallit?
To the fireplace.
To the fireplace.
Yeah. So when it is all said and done, the social medias that we do have, I'll post it on there and say the fireplace is finally done.
Oh man, we're gonna flex that fireplace so much. You're gonna see it on all our Instagram stories and TikToks.
Yep.
We're gonna give you a little tour around the fireplace.
Yep. So people will be like, "Damn, it only took you 9 years." It only took you 9 years.
I'll be old as fuck.
Yep.
I'll be old as fuck.
But we'll get that, and
lay the last brick.
And of course, that's a short-term goal. But then long-term goal is to get that God internet so we can go live. Starlink, yeah.
That's crazy. The way the map is set up, it's like little hexagons.
Yeah.
Hexagon patches for where you can, and that's what threw me off. That's what confused me. Where it's like, you'd think it just followed the track of where the satellites go.
Yeah.
But it's just, here's a segment that's covered. So like, if your segment next, like,
I'm next to the segment that's already covered. But I'm in the light blue area, so
I'm not covered.
I'm not covered, but it's telling me that I won't be covered till 2023. So that's fine. I mean, we got patience. We're going to be doing more reviews and doing our thing.
Right.
But eventually the goal is to go live with it. But it's exciting to get there. And like I said, I can't wait to get more interviews with more people.
That's facts.
I want to get together with Tom, Zoe's father, so I can get him and her mom on there so they can so we can discuss being foster parents. So that's going to be different. Just explaining how it is, what they went through, because we got the perspective of Shemeka and Trishan when they told us them being raised by foster parents. But now I want to get a different perspective of that. And of course, your boys, we finally got another one, Caleb. Now we just gotta get Brad.
Bruh.
And who else?
Everybody. Let's just say that. Everybody. My goodness.
Oh, man.
Because they're always doing something.
The thing is, David was the catalyst. They should be able to be like, all right.
Well, you got to understand, these are two separate groups.
Oh, okay.
That's what you need to understand. These are two separate groups. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's this group, and then there's only 3 groups of friends that I have. And they're always doing something.
Okay.
They're literally always doing something.
But at least we got David's schedule now.
Yeah.
So now we know when he's available.
We know what David's up to.
Yeah. So we just got to get your other friend group schedules, and then we'll go from there. Their schedules. So we'll go from there.
Alrighty.
But yeah, that's the game plan, man.
That's the game plan.
But yeah, this was a short one for you guys today. But like I said, I appreciate you guys as an audience for not only tuning in and listening to us, but also watching our ugly mugs on YouTube. But you can, like I said, you can catch us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Deezer, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then on Wednesdays and Fridays, you can catch us on our YouTube channel, Tabletop Topics, one word. But like I said, again, I really appreciate you guys for supporting us and bringing us to where we are right now, because we've been doing this for 2.5 months now. 3. Oh, now 3. Okay. So we've been doing this for now 3 months, and I feel like we're heading in the right direction. And again, we want to take everybody that we know with us. And again, thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.
You guys have a good day.
Y'all take it easy.